Hi, I'm Gene. You know, I've been away for a little while, but Monport has sent me the Reno 65 Pro CO2 laser. Now, I've never had a CO2 laser, and I am really excited to check this thing out. Okay, so I've got this pretty well cleared out, and I've moved a lot of my scrap down here below. The table's cleaned off, and my other lasers moved over to the side, and I've still got a lot that I want to do here, but lo and behold, my laser, CO2 laser, just got delivered. So I need to get this uncrated. This is the first thing I've ever had that's arrived in a full wooden crate like this. So I'm going to move this over and see if I can get this uncrated and maybe get it moved over onto the table and get this going. This is the Monport Reno 65 Pro CO2 laser cutting engraver. And I know nothing about a CO2 laser engraver, so we're going to find out. This has a bed in there that is 16 by 24. That's the largest I've had in a cutting system so far, and I love that big size to it. The bed comes with either the slats, which are great for, especially if you're cutting, and also comes with the honeycomb bed as well. And you just set that in on top of it. These are the blades. And they have a sharp side and a blunt side, so the blunt side is going down. Here's a control panel for it. Pretty cool. This looks like a submersible pump. Okay, for the water pump, I'm going to use a kitty litter box courtesy of ShopCat. And the reason I think we're going to use this is, one, it's square. I think the pump will fit in it just fine. And I think this way I can have a lid on it and keep any dust collection into it. Now, they also sell a chiller, and I do believe if you buy the package deal with the chiller, it's just about as cheap as just buying it without, so keep that in mind. I think I'm going to punch a couple of holes or drill a couple of holes in the top for the hose to run through, and I think that's going to make a big difference or help keep things contained a little bit. Now that the holes are punched in for the lines to come in, I'm going to bring the lines in through the back, and I'm going to use distilled water and put at least a couple gallons in here. I'll see, it needs to be deep enough to cover this. So the blue one that is already pre-hooked up to the laser, that down on there. Well, okay, there it is. Seated down in there. Set this down in there. The white line, it just needs to be able to dump back into it. So I'll put that down. And then this has come out, and it's, I can still, run my cord. Looks like this is pouring water back, so I think we're okay. And then I think I can keep this shut, and this will help keep dust out of it. We've got the bucket with the pump in place, everything hooked up. Great thing is, it's so amazing how this thing pretty much comes right out of the crate, ready to go. All we got to do now is I'm going to turn on the pump, let that start cycling, turn the power on with this, and plug in my laptop and make sure that I can read my Lightburn. And if you don't have Lightburn, it comes with like a 30-day trial on this flash drive, and you can add it in and install it and get you directions on that. I'm going to plug in the USB to my laptop. And I already have Lightburn installed, so I'm going to open this up. Okay, I'm going to pull that back and power this on. And we'll see, now it looks like the fan has kicked on, and this automatically will head over to that far corner. Cool. How cool is that? All right, well, to go to laser, go to devices, and let's go find my laser. This is it, top wisdom. Okay. Once the blades are in place, you can set the honeycomb directly on top of this. Now, once you set it there, you just kind of have to line this up, and it just rests. And this is something that I'm hoping that they will look at correcting in the future, or I will build something that will help lock that into place. This comes with a wrench, which is designated to adjust the height of the bed. And simply by turning that in, you can adjust it up or down. You can raise the bed up until the magnetic focusing clicks in. Now you know it's in focus. The system has interior lighting. It has a slidable slot that can open up and allow you to add material in to it this way, giving you the ability to do larger material. It comes with a simple removable, what I call crumb tray. The machine is roughly 39 inches long by 27 deep and roughly 11 inches tall. This is the emergency kill switch. You just push it in if you need to immediately stop, and of course this is the power. And something else that's very cool is the system comes with a memory, so all your last jobs are saved into the keypad, and you can see them, bring them up, and print them as needed, not needing to use a laptop or computer connected. Now, when Monport reached out to me and offered me a CO2 laser, I was excited, but I was also really scared because I know absolutely nothing about CO2 lasers. I didn't even know if you were actually using a laser or it was the CO2 that was blasting through. I'm very naive with it. But what I really started to learn very quickly was how incredible simple this system is, and even how it's built. It's heavy duty, but it has such simple logic to it. I couldn't believe it. Controls are really pretty simple, and I'm also using Lightburn with this. Okay, I've been playing with this for a couple days, and so you'll see some scorch marks that I've already got down on here, but I want to play with this a little. And I've put together a basic design that I did in Photoshop, and it's a Christmas ornament. The lid, I'm going to come over to here, hit start, and it'll tell me okay. Okay, now what I engraved is already saved on the screen, but I can also use this same panel to move this up out of the way. Okay, you can immediately see what I've cut here, and that's going to look really cool. I'm going to stain this one a little darker so that it shows up more. This can do intricate work like this. Now I want to try cutting some 1/4 inch thick clear acrylic. Let's see how it does. And I'm going to start by peeling one side of it, but I'll put the other side down on the bed. Look at that. Holy smokes. That is beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to try it again using 1/4 inch plywood and see if that makes any difference. Oh, wow, check that out. That cut that absolutely beautiful. I'm going to try a piece of 3/8 pine and see how that does. Now how it does. I'm going to give that just a second, let the smoke. Oh my Lord, look at that. That is beautiful. That's 3/8 inch thick at the same speed. Let's look at a piece of 1/2 inch thick or 3/4 cedar. Now, bring this in. Oh my word. 3/4 inch cedar. Look at that. This is amazing. This is beautiful and amazing. What really blew me away was the fact that I could cut 1/4 inch thick clear acrylic and 1/4 inch thick plywood, 3/8 thick solid pine, and even 3/4 inch thick cedar. It cut them all on the same settings, did a fantastic job. It just has so much more capabilities. I'm so excited about this, and I'm looking forward to doing some more videos on this machine. So, hey, if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section down below. I'll put links to this product in the description as well. Check out some of these videos, and I'll see you soon.